We're live. We're here.
We're here.
San Angelo Live welcomes y'all. We got another little Ask San Angelo Live questionnaire. We're going to talk a little news. We're going to talk a little whatever y'all want to talk about. But,
drama. They want to talk about drama.
But it's June 16th. We're here. Joe Hyde, Matt Trammell. You know
I'm
who
Joe
it
Hyde.
is.
That's Matt Trammell.
Yeah, you know
Trammell writes the stories now. I don't write anything.
Yeah. Joe just still takes all the blame.
But what we do this for is so that we, unlike any other news source in San Angelo, or actually in West Texas, we'll actually talk to people.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got criticisms,
Want to be transparently out there for everybody
if you have
to
criticisms, but if you have praise especially,
We
but
love it.
not too much on criticisms because I mean our skin is so thin, right?
Right, something like that.
Well, maybe if you're going to criticize us fairly, it's fair.
Yeah, you usually say we have to look good first.
Yeah, we have to talk about that.
Just talk about you can critique our intelligence, but
and that we don't look
make
fat
sure
on camera.
yeah, make sure that you tell us that we look kind of good.
Yeah. By the way, just to let y'all know, Matt Trammell has dedicated his life toward the keto diet. So
yeah. Hey, I'm telling you,
keto.
Trammell Eats, we're gonna go keto pretty soon. Y'all
How do you know if y'all don't know what Trammell Eats is? It's a periodic video we do where Matt Trammell
eat stuff.
He goes to various restaurants
Very
and things like that and eats stuff. Anyway, so if you've been doing like corn dogs and pizza, I mean all that stuff that's not good for you, but now you're gonna have to do keto.
That's all right. I got a few places in mind where I can get a little keto one. Yesterday I had a pretty good meal. It was at that new place Casa Jalisco. They got all the keto options there.
Is that
I'm telling
you pronounce it
correctly.
correctly?
You just gotta stay away from the rice and you'll be all right.
Stay away from the rice because that's not keto.
It's not keto
unless it's cauliflower.
Yeah,
rice.
cauliflower rice.
Oh, cauliflower rice.
No, so let's get into it, Joe. What do we got for the news? What's been going on here recently?
Well, I don't know. Well, the biggest news story we had yesterday was West Texas Medical Associates, or the people, they also own the building, and they sold it right before, I guess, right during Shannon's buyout of Community, and all those doctors there were community doctors, and they sold it to some investors in Florida. And then after the Shannon merger went down, they all became Shannon doctors, or they retired, and they closed down WTMA and defaulted on their lease, according to the lawsuit, at least.
So there's like a conspiracy going around.
That's what the lawsuit.
That's what the lawsuit
says. It was a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy
to defraud these Florida people of all their money.
So do you think that there's any? You think there's anything to that? Any substance to that conspiracy?
I'm not a lawyer, but I've covered a lot of these civil cases, and one of the arguments you can make is what was in the news the entire time they're negotiating this thing. It was in the news that Shannon was about to buy out Community. They probably knew the doctors.
Right, Darby was pushing for it in legislation.
Darby didn't push for it. He passed he co-sponsored legislation to
allow. Is that not pushing for it?
Well, it wasn't necessarily pushing for it. He passed.
He just did it. He didn't push it. He did it.
He passed legislation.
Oh, sorry.
He passed legislation that allowed Shannon to be the monopoly hospital
right.
in San Angelo, Texas,
right.
without getting sued at the state level for monopoly. Being
right.
a monopoly.
Right.
That's basically what happened.
Well, La Esperanza's still here, so.
Okay. Where do you go to the doctor, Trammell?
I usually don't go to the doctor. I'm more of a at-home remedy kind of guy.
Okay, so
no vaccine.
Well,
here.
We have Trammell Eats. Maybe we need to do
Trammell MD.
Herbalife with Trammell.
Yeah. I'm telling you, all you need to do is just eat right. Keto.
Well, looks like we got about 24 people on. We don't do these things very often, but when we do, they're really good.
So Joe, also I seen in the news. We kind of need to talk about this. San Angelo Live presents.
Oh, you mean the big
news?
The big news?
It's San Angelo Live presents a Star Spangled Banner concert in downtown. Talk about that for a little bit.
Yeah, about during the rodeo, we heard rumors. We all heard rumors. You were there, that they weren't going to do the Pops concert because of COVID.
Yeah, the classic Coco excuse, which I mean, it's not even kind of valid. I mean.
It is valid.
Not anymore. Not in San Angelo. There's only 12 active cases as of yesterday.
Is that right?
That is correct.
You
There's
reported
only 12,
that?
12 active cases.
I wonder if anyone else read
the
latest report.
I mean, maybe the time thing, I guess, could have slowed them down. But either way, we stepped up. San Angelo Live stepped up with the help of downtown San Angelo, and we're gonna put it on.
Yeah, the first thing we did when we heard the rumors, we made some calls, had our sales guys call around and see if we can find enough sponsors to pay for the fireworks. So we figured if we do that, we'll go ahead and take the risk and do it. Then we had to wait for the other party to cancel, and they finally did, and then we launched into it, and I think we got a pretty good slate. We got a good lineup for people to show up, and it's free to the public, completely free to the public.
Yeah, and it's important to have these concerts because just like the last one we just did, we helped out Bezos Events in Santiago that He Has Risen. And these concerts are so good for San Angelo to have a good, positive place to go instead of, going to the bar or go to a party or, go somewhere, go drinking.
What bar do you go to, Trammell?
I go to a couple of bars in town.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not often, but I have my favorite spots. I have a little low key spots so that way I don't get harassed. But
I can't believe we've been on for about 5 minutes and not one question or angry remark.
That's good.
That means we're doing better. We're doing better.
So Joe, talk about these bands. With the first half of this thing is going to be a lot of classical and symphonic music. So talk about some of those bands that are going to be there.
Technically, you can't call it classical music unless you have violins.
Oh, well, symphonic music.
It's
Sorry
symphonic.
Yeah.
When you just have winded instruments, it's symphonic.
Right.
When you have the bows and that stuff like that, and the cellos.
Yeah.
And the bass, boom, boom, boom.
Hey, if you're going to play in Texas.
Yeah, but we don't have any fiddles. Well, maybe the mariachi band will have a fiddle.
So hey, so talk about.
We gotta ask the video guy.
Give the lineup.
We need the cultural and you need to help us with the culture. Does a mariachi band have to have a fiddle?
I would think so.
You think?
I mean, you gotta have all elements in this thing.
A fiddle and a mariachi.
So you
band?
think a mariachi band has a fiddle?
What's violin?
Oh, I guess it's not a. Yeah.
You have a violin. And you have
Your accordion.
No, that's more like.
Wait, that's not a mariachi band?
No, an accordion is not a mariachi band.
Really?
It's in a Tejano band. You're getting your Tejanos and your mariachis all mixed up.
All right, so a trumpet, a guitar.
Lots of guitars.
Gotta have guitar. Gotta have trumpet. You gotta have.
They have their version of like a kind of like a bass.
A bass.
Yeah, it's like a little bit bigger guitar.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, like a cello kind of thing.
No, it's not like a cello.
Like a big, like a big bass.
No, they have it like an actual guitar, but it's like bigger, comes out bigger,
Okay.
and then they're kind of just.
They hold it like a guitar though. Still. Okay. So it's not exactly. If y'all didn't know, that's Manny Diaz, our just our producer,
He's video
director,
guy.
guy.
He's just video
back there.
guy. He would not put himself on camera.
he's-
Said he put like 15 cameras on us. But no camera on Manny Diaz.
He's the Jamie of the San Angelo Live Pod.
Jamie?
Yeah, like the Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh.
He's the guy behind the screen, the guy you can't see, who's making everything happen.
So we can tell jokes.
Yeah. So what about the other
I got
bands?
a good joke, by the way.
Oh no, we can't get this started.
That joke's too.
We can't get
Well,
that.
I won't tell that joke. But
Oh,
can
here's
I-
the other one,
Can I
yeah.
tell the Bible joke?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and ask it. So maybe people watching will
Look
answer.
at that camera right there, Joe, and tell them.
All right.
Tell them folks.
Here we go.
The other one over here.
This one.
All right. Which one?
The far one over there.
There's like 15 cameras there.
Yeah.
Over here?
Yeah.
Can you turn the red light on the camera?
Well, see here on the monitor.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm
See
looking
how
into
I'm
this
looking
camera.
there?
Okay.
There you go.
Here's the joke. It's a Bible joke.
Hey, we're learning here.
All right. I'm going to ask the question. You have to answer it in the comments if you know. There is only one state in the United States that is mentioned anywhere in the Bible. Can you tell me what state it is and where in the Bible it is mentioned?
So the question is, where?
What
state is in the Bible?
What state is mentioned in the Bible?
Well, my guess, y'all may all go to hell, but I'm going to Texas.
That's not in the Bible, Trammell.
That's in the Texas Bible. Davy Crockett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Davy. So you think Davy Crockett is biblical? What's
Do you remember the Alamo?
All right. So what we want to know is what state of the United States is mentioned in the Bible, in the Holy Bible, not the Davy Crockett Bible,
Oh,
not your Texas history book.
well, I know it dang sure ain't California.
Oh, you might be. It might be. I mean, you ever heard the Red Hot Chili Peppers songs? I mean, they got some great songs about California.
Yeah? You think Red Hot Chili Peppers are in the Bible?
What's that?
You think Red Hot Chili Peppers should be in the Bible over Davy Crockett?
No, the guy's that flea guy. He
I
doesn't
don't
wear any
know.
clothes.
Ah, yeah, see. Davy Crockett wore more than clothes. He wore a coonskin hat, so we'll be all right.
We need one of those.
Yeah.
In fact, we need to get you a Trammell hat like that. We can
All
sell
right,
it
so-
online.
So, Joe, you want to just go ahead and break
no one
the
is
break
asking,
the
you
go ahead
know,
and break the joke.
Wait, I can't break
Hit the
joke yet.
punchline.
You know, we'll go on to something else.
Okay,
So
okay.
While we're going
Let's
on
talk
to something
about-
else,
let's
we're
talk about
asking,
the-
what is the only state in the United States that is mentioned in the Bible.
So we talked
Do
about
you
the
know?
mariachi band. Yeah, I know. I told you, Texas.
Okay, don't tell anyone.
Texas, forever. No, but okay. So we
Hey,
talked
wait,
about the
wait,
mariachi.
wait. We
band.
have someone already told me. Cody Helton has
Cody,
answered.
what'd you
He's
say?
made an answer. He said Arkansas.
Why?
But he didn't say.
Why?
He didn't say where. Is
Where
Arkansas in
where
the
is
Bible.
Arkansas, Joe, in the Bible?
I don't know. Cody's going to have to tell us. He's the one answering the dang joke.
So we talked about the mariachi band. They're going to be there. Who else is going to be there?
Well, the show's gonna open up with the West Texas Jazz Orchestra, and the West Texas Jazz Orchestra. If you're not familiar with it, it is a group of musicians. Do I need to look at this camera over here? This camera thing is
Joe,
getting
you
me.
do whatever you do. You.
I'm gonna do me.
Yeah.
So if you see the side of my head, it's the video guy's
See,
fault.
if you look how I'm sitting, I kind of
Wait. So I need.
yeah, just angle. Yeah.
All right, angle like this.
Yeah.
So now,
Hey, look.
is that better?
Yeah,
That's
look
better.
at you. That's
Man.
that's amazing.
Just call me. What's a famous person? Just call me Megan Kelly. Or something.
Megan Kelly. All right, so where's this
Tucker.
West Texas?
I'll be Tucker.
Where's this West Texas
All right.
Symphony from? Are they based out of San
No,
Angelo?
they're the West Texas Jazz Orchestra.
Oh, I'm sorry, West Texas Orchestra.
Matt, do you know the
I'm
difference
sorry.
between jazz music and symphonic music?
I do, man.
It's
I
not
do.
a joke. Do you?
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
the difference?
Man, I was in band for all 4 years. You're talking to the wrong guy.
You're in band?
Yeah, all 4 years, man.
Okay, what'd you play?
See, and when it was symphonic music, I was playing the timpani. But if it was the jazz band, I'd be on the drum set.
Really?
There you go.
All right, so it's a drum set band.
Yeah,
All right,
of course.
gotcha,
yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. Maybe a little cowbell, more cowbell.
More cowboy.
Yeah, more cowbell.
Hey, by the way, Joe, Diane Richard Bays, you may know her.
Oh yeah.
She commented on here, and I believe this is in regards to the mariachi. I just want to read that off since you're mic'd up there.
I'm mic'd up. All right, what
Let's
did she
see.
say?
Let's see. Diane Bays.
Diane
she's
Bays,
the
she's
chair of the visitors.
She's head of tourism.
tourism
She's
board.
the
That's
lead
right, yeah.
tourist of
That's
San
right.
Angelo.
That's right. She's the one who lets all the good fun things happen, right?
Yeah, she does.
I'm in.
But her whole the way you pay her salary though is to buy a hotel room in San Angelo, Texas. If no one buys any hotel rooms, they're gonna get rid of Diane.
Well, good thing we got all these concerts and stuff coming,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we got you.
In fact, the Conventions and Visitors Bureau, that's what it is, CVB, is going to be one of the sponsors of this thing. So, and she's going to help us out with a lot of things. But
awesome,
anyway,
awesome. Anyways,
she
what does
says-
she say in the comments?
She says the usual mariachi group today consists of as many as 8 violins, 2 trumpets, and at least 1 guitar, including a high-pitched something, viola, and an acoustic bass guitar called a guitarion.
a high-pitched
Vihuela.
Vihuela?
Yeah.
Man, Diane, you're gonna have to help us out with that one.
She can't pronounce things over. She's probably going to
yeah.
next week. She's going to have a whole
Yeah,
pronouncing.
we're gonna. We're gonna.
And all the players take turns singing lead and doing backup vocals.
That sounds awesome. That's gonna be the second act.
The second act.
That's gonna be the second
But the
act.
first act's going to be the West
jazz band.
Texas Jazz Orchestra.
Oh, jazz orchestra.
And that's made up of band directors, ASU professors, professional musicians
Is
in
it,
the area.
so that's based out of San Angelo.
Based out of San Angelo.
Okay, awesome.
Not to be confused with the West Texas Jazz Band that's out of Odessa.
Okay.
Or the West Texas Jazz Band that's out of Amarillo. This is the San Angelo, West Texas.
That should be the North Texas Jazz Band.
Yeah, no,
technically for the
or-
High
or
Plains.
they could-
the High Plains
High
Jazz
Plains,
Band.
or they could call it the Colorado.
Yeah.
I mean, there might as well be in
Yeah.
Colorado.
The Okie.
Okie.
The
I like
Okie
that.
band.
I like that.
So we're gonna have the real authentic West Texas
Yes, we
Jazz
are the
Orchestra.
real West
Yeah.
Texas Jazz.
And then after that,
Orchestra.
we're gonna have the mariachi band. And
Mariachi-
then
wait,
after
wait,
that,
wait. The mariachi band is a professional band,
Yeah.
professional group, and it's called Mariachi Alma Mexicano.
Oh,
There you go.
where are they based out of?
Here.
San Angelo as well.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we're gonna got a lot of local talent in this thing.
Yeah, and this is the local talent's pretty interesting in this whole thing. And the next band that plays is going to be the San Angelo Community Band. That's volunteers from all over the region that just want to keep playing the French horn or the trombone.
That
or-
kind of sounds like my kind of deal there. That I mean,
You need to
you know,
join
you
the
can't be a
community band.
professional.
Are you
if-
going to? You need. To
You
join
can
the
just
community
you can
band.
just hop in and play. I'm in.
Yeah, you can just say, hey, I want to do it.
I'm in.
But the
So those guys are just people who are just on the streets who just graduated or has been graduated forever and just still love to play band and need to have a place to do it, and they just come on and play. So they're gonna be. I mean, that's local as you can get right there.
Hey, we need to go back.
Authentic.
We need to go back to the Arkansas thing.
Oh,
we
no.
have 2 people who now know: Cody Helton and Dan Eaton. Cody Helton said Noah leaned out of the ark and saw a bunch of water. He's quoting the Bible.
There it is.
It's in there.
There it is.
I think it's like Genesis chapter 11. I don't know where in the book of Isaiah. Daniel Ede says in the book of Isaiah, I'm not sure. I thought it was in Genesis. I thought that's where the Noah story was, but
Well,
you know,
I thought it was Texas.
prove me wrong. The Bible's a very thick book.
Yeah.
Lots of things. Repeats itself sometimes too.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
anyway, where are we? We start off with the West Texas Jazz Orchestra.
Then we went to the mariachi.
Mariachi Alma Mexicana. And then
Mariachi Alma
No.
Mexicana.
Yeah, Mariachi
Alma Mexicana.
Alma Mexicana.
And then we're going to go to the West. What is it?
No, not yet.
Community band?
No, the community band, San Angelo Community Band.
Yeah, San Angelo Community
And
Band.
they play marches,
Right.
primarily. John Philip Sousa marches. And I hope they play Strategic Air Command March. That's my favorite march. You know why?
Well, I think you got a little pull with them. I think you can go ahead and try to.
I don't know if
look it
they're going
up.
to be able to play the Strategic Air Command March or not. It's kind of hard.
Oh well, there's pretty experienced, man. They're pretty good. We'll see.
Anyway,
After that,
we have the headliner of the symphonic section. So the show is divided into two sections: symphonic and then the after party.
right?
Okay, so the symphonic section is what we're doing the leading up to the fireworks.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah. Can't have 4th of July without a little fireworks.
got to have lots of fireworks.
Yeah.
And
So
Matt,
talk to me about that band. Talk to me about that band.
You and I, the day prior, we need to go up there to Fort Worth.
Uh-huh.
There's a big fireworks stand right off of I-20.
Right on.
Right, we need to go up there and get as many of the biggest bottle rockets we can.
Dude, just if we get 1 million Roman candles and set
Okay.
them off at one time.
I think we give each kid a Roman candle. and
That
let
would be.
them run around.
Oh yeah, exactly. And then someone stands on one side of
Manny,
the river, someone stands on the other side of the river.
What do you think about it? Kids with
Have a little battle.
hand out a free Roman candle to every kid?
I mean,
Roman candle battles all night?
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, we would have the Roman.
Shoot each other with
There
them?
you go.
Yeah.
There you go. We can just have one kid stand on one side of the river with the cannons. The other ones can stand on the other side of the river with the fireworks.
Well,
and then
they-
we'll just shoot each other and see who wins.
You know, if I were in that Roman candle battle, I would run across Celebration Bridge and go over there and take the cannons.
There you go.
But
Hey, like they said, we're quoting all kinds of Texas quotes. Come and take it.
come and take it.
That's you can find those like using with the air conditioner, the thermostat.
Yeah. ERCOT. Yeah.
It's trying to get us to like 82 degrees.
Yeah.
I thought it was 78.
My thermostate.
Is
Come
it
and take
82
it.
now?
Yeah. 78 or else.
While you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Oh, 82.
Yeah,
So you
82
sleep.
degrees while I'm sleeping. Yeah.
Trammell, you have a big old fan in your house?
No.
No fan?
No, I
wonder
have
if
the
what,
air
what are
conditioner.
fan sales like? if they're not selling any fans at Walmart, then you know no one's listening to ERCOT.
Yeah, that's true. That's
I
true.
think people just lost complete faith in ERCOT.
And then they come out and say, "Please turn up your thermostats to 82."
Yeah.
But I thought we had windmills.
But it's only until Friday. Friday.
What about the
So,
windmills?
Well, it's all that Bitcoin mining Joe's doing in the back of the office
Hey,
back
shh,
here.
don't say anything about that. Easy, Trammell. Don't want to get into the Bitcoin stuff.
No, so tell me a little bit about that headline band right there.
Well, the community band finishes. They're playing the standard John Philip Sousa marches and some other American composers. And then this is a big get. Del Velasquez at Downtown San Angelo Inc. was able to pull some strings, and we got the Air Force Band of the West, which is out of Lackland Air Force Base down there in San Antonio.
And they've played for
And-
like presidents and stuff like that, correct?
Yeah, state dinners.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you think
they're-
Trump saw him?
don't say it. We want people to come to this, and we'll make the 10% in this town that didn't vote for Trump mad.
Hey, that's fine.
And
I'm
then
sure Biden listened
What do you
to
think?
it
How many
too.
people? I think this was a 60-40 city. I think that's what
Without question.
60-40. But you know, Midland
60-40,
60-40 for Trump.
70-30.
Is 70-30? I can't remember. Someone
Maybe
look
quarters.
it up. Someone look it up.
Maybe quarter.
But I think Midland and Abilene were like 80-85.
Oh yeah, Lubbock
Trump.
was like 99.9.
Lubbock was 99.
No, but it was pretty high.
Dude,
I know it was pretty
Lubbock's
high.
got a lot of liberals in it. Though.
No.
No liberals at
all?
Two of the most conservative
Yeah. Oh yeah. If they found out you didn't vote for Trump, they'd probably oust you.
Yeah, I was at a political rally in Abilene a couple of years ago, and there was this guy running for city council. He's up there just blah 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 blah, and this guy in the back stands up and yells out, goes, "Sit down! You're the Bernie Sanders of Abilene."
No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't when that Trump train was following Biden's bus or
that was on
Beto's bus.
That was Sam.
Didn't they follow him from Lubbock? I thought there was
No,
the Lubbock
New
Trump
Braunfels.
train. Oh.
That was like down in San Antonio.
It was coming
Oh,
up
okay.
from-
Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah. So we had some, real Americans over there in New Braunfels.
Yeah. No, that wasn't awesome.
should've
I'm
said
not
that.
condoning following or
Sorry, all
politicians
you
around.
liberals.
I don't condone that, but that's still pretty cool.
You don't condone what?
Chasing politicians.
Why not?
Well, not on the highway. I think
They weren't chasing them. They were driving next to
I
them.
think some people got like in trouble though with the law
Well,
because you can't like
the Biden operative that was following them in their little bitty, the little bitty car.
the
She
Prius,
she tried to do
the Tesla, the
Tesla.
Prius.
I think it was a
the
Prius.
electric vehicle.
It was a Prius.
No, but anyway, so we let's go back to this thing. The last band, they're the Air Force band. So
Air Force Band of the West.
Air Force Band of the West. So there's going to be some pretty good stuff. And during is that when the fireworks show is going to be going off?
Yes.
Is during the band?
Yes. So the Air Force Band of the West will play a couple standards, mostly patriotic songs. But the finale is what everyone needs to see.
Oh yeah.
And this finale is going to be awesome. What they're going to do is the Air Force Band of the West is going to crank out this great composition by a Russian composer called the 1812 Overture by Tchaikovsky.
All right, the Russian on 4th of July.
Yeah, the Russian
songs on 4th
but
of July.
Matt, you know that there's got to be a connection between the 4th of July and a Russian.
So what is the connection between us celebrating a Russian song on our Independence Day?
It's not a song.
It's
a composition.
Composition.
Yeah, or a piece.
Or a song.
I'm trying to get you some culture, Trammell.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
it's a piece.
Okay. It's a song.
So anyway, the 1812 Overture is written by Tchaikovsky, and Tchaikovsky was.
Can you spell that?
No. TCH something.
No, I'm just kidding. Anyways.
Anyway, so Tchaikovsky was a Russian composer, and he wrote the 1812 Overture to commemorate, I think, the 60th anniversary of the War of 1812. Have you ever heard of the war in Levelland Public Schools?
War of 1812 was after we beat the Britons once. They came back, tried us again, burned down our White House, but it's all right.
All right,
we sent them packing.
Trammell's got some history.
We sent them packing.
All right, but also during 1812, Napoleon was trying to take over Moscow.
The little man.
Yeah, the little man Napoleon, the guy who had posed with his hand in his coat. Anyway, so Napoleon got pushed back. The fierce Russian defenders of Moscow pushed him back and defeated Napoleon. And the War of 1812 was written to commemorate that event. However, also during 1812, we had the British that were fighting us over here. The Battle of Washington, where they burned down the Capitol. We had the Battle of Baltimore. And then the Battle of Baltimore came right after the Battle of Washington. I think it was 2 years later. And so all the Americans were in Fort McHenry there in Baltimore. And the Russians, they're not the Russians, the British were wearing red coats, so it might as well have been Russian, right?
Yeah, well, they're red coats.
Yeah. So that's one connection. They fended off the British, and the next morning, the flag was still there. So guess who was sitting out in a boat penning a poem?
Francis.
Good old Francis Scott Key,
yeah.
Right? And he wrote the lyrics to the Star Spangled Banner. Now, do you know where the song, the tune of the Star Spangled Banner came from?
The tune. Let me guess. Let me see. He was on a boat. Wasn't he? Was he on a boat by himself?
I don't know if he's on a boat when he's pinning that thing. I think
he was writing it. I think he was on a boat by himself, like not fighting, but kind of like just chilling by himself.
He was like,
so I'm sure
an embedded reporter, maybe.
Yeah, or like all the men were fighting, and he was like, just let's write a poem. It doesn't seem American to me, but hey, it's all right. We needed the song, and I bet the tune came from. He was probably sad or something, and was a little drinking a little bit, maybe.
It was a drinking song. Man.
It was a drinking song.
It was a drinking song.
If he was by himself in the bottom of a boat, he had to be getting a little turned.
Yeah, and so we're gonna have a I think he's 5 or 6 year old guy sing it a cappella at the very
5 or
beginning.
6 years old.
Yeah, he's gonna sing it a cappella.
Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. And that's part of the
part of the
Air
lineup.
Force Band.
No.
Oh, this is just
before everything. Before the West Texas Jazz Orchestra.
Okay.
When we opened it up.
So during that 1822 or 1812
1812
overture by Tchaikovsky.
Tchaikovsky.
Yeah,
yes.
By him. So that's gonna be going on during the fireworks show.
I'm afraid to look at comments now.
How many fireworks we got, Joe? Do we got a lot of fireworks?
I told you, me and you are going to Fort Worth to that big old fireworks stand. We're going to buy all the bottle rockets.
Yeah. Also, Joe, I heard we're going to have put some cannons out there, some explosions.
Yeah, Fort Concho, Bob Bluthart at Fort Concho is arranged for us to have the cannon of Fort Concho.
Cool. So 1 cannon?
No, we're gonna have more than that.
A lot of cannons?
Well, I put in a request for like the dozen, and he says he doesn't know if he can get all 12 of them.
Okay.
But we're gonna get close.
So that's pretty patriotic. We got some fireworks,
but
and we
there's-
got some cannon explosions.
No, the cannons don't explode, Trammell.
What do you mean? They're explosions.
Video guy.
Video guy.
Video guy. Cannons exploding.
Do cannons explode, Manny? Would you say that that's just a descriptive word to use for a cannon?
The term exploding.
I mean,
What would you say? The cannons will fire.
Make a
That
lot of
sounds
racket.
boring. Boring. They're going to explode. It's going to be explosions.
Like saying
Fireworks.
plane, you know, bomb, 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 you know.
Bomb on a plane. That's exciting.
yeah, bomb in a plane. Hey, Tim El Vasquez got in here and said the Air Force Band of the West had 15 requests for July 3rd. I didn't know that.
15 requests, and where are they going to be at? They're going to be at a free concert here at the River Stage in
And
San Angelo.
there's going to be 10,000 people there.
Hopefully, it's going to be 10,000 people. It's
Yeah.
free, so there might as well be all 100,000 of us there, right?
Yeah, 100,000 people.
I mean, if you don't have anything else to do for 4th of July, and even if you do, this is probably going to be better than what you got. It's free. They also have the spot across. Don't you have the spot
Yeah,
across the
Neff's
street?
Park will be open.
Neff's Parks is open.
And also the
And-
city is having a party at the at the pool.
Sweet,
so
so
you can-
right behind it. So we got a pool party,
Yeah.
a concert, fireworks over here, and then a park open. And also, will there be any food vendors?
They got food trucks, but you know the food truck thing. In fact, if you operate a food truck or know anything about the food truck situation, it seems like ever since the city made Tim Condon in the hamburger shop drive his trailer all around the block. Remember that?
Yeah, the red tape.
Yeah, the red tape. Yeah,
the story
the
of red
food
tape.
trucks have like evaporated.
No, there's some still good ones in town.
All right,
I mean,
all right, your
we'll-
Trammell Eats. Tell me some good food
all right,
trucks.
here we go. Ready? I'm gonna just run through some food trucks.
Food
So
trucks.
there's the King Crab over there by the mall. There's
Wait. What's in the king crab?
It's Cajun food.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good. There's
Wait. What kind of food is Cajun food? What does it taste
like crab. I mean, Cajun
You
food,
got this thing
shrimp.
with claws on it. and
Yeah,
stuff?
you know, etouffee stuff. I don't know if they make that, but gumbo stuff like that.
But how does this square with your keto diet?
It doesn't. This is pre-keto.
Pre-keto?
No, you can go eat crab. You can eat all the crab you want on keto. You're
Can
good.
you get crab on rice?
Yeah, no rice though. No, but okay. So there's that one. There's Mr. Munchies. That's over there on North Chadburn. That one's pretty good. They
Mr.
have all
Munchies?
kinds. They make all kinds of crazy stuff, man. Like Takis burgers with like the burger is covered with Taki all over it. I don't know, hot Cheetos and stuff.
Hot Cheetos?
There's a couple of them, man, around town. The dog father.
Dog father.
The dog father.
John Carter.
That's
What is it?
the little dog.
The little dog? The dog father.
The dog father. Yeah. The
But
dog
you can't
father.
say
You go
his
get
name.
some.
He
John
changed.
Carter.
John Karcher, little dog.
Candyman.
Yeah. So there's a few food trucks. So hopefully we can get them. Plus a whole. That's not even to scratch the food trucks.
So
that are
what,
here.
give me any more food trucks you can know?
Let me think. They're probably just not. They're just not on my head right
What
now.
about Mama Chang's? That's not really a food truck.
Yeah, Senior
Senior
Chang's. I
Chang's.
guess they
What's
kind
Mama
of
Chang's?
quit
What's
doing
it?
that. That's gonna open sometime this week. This should open
Oh,
this
is it?
week.
Mama
It's gonna be an
Chang's?
Italian restaurant. Yeah, breaking news right here. Yeah,
Adrian Soto?
Yeah, he's gonna
And-
open his new restaurant, Mama Chang's, this week.
Has he invited you? Trammell Eats?
Not for Tramwleys, but we've had a conversation or two about when they're open.
What about the barbecue guys you're friends with?
Ooh.
Fatties?
Oh, no, Fatties is a burger place.
Burgers. Okay.
The Pit Barbecue is also a food trailer. They're
It
pretty
is?
good. Yeah, I might eat that today. That sounds pretty good.
To actually opening up the restaurant.
Yeah, they're
Were they like
pretty
doing
close.
like a 2x4 a day or 2x4 a week?
Well, with the COVID thing, I think when we talked to
Hey,
them,
by the way,
they weren't in a big rush.
I want to know if the restaurant for the Pit Barbecue will open up before Hef's.
Probably. Hef's was supposed to open Monday.
Yeah.
It's
Anyone
Wednesday.
have the inside story on Hef's?
And now it's the race between Texas Burger and Hef's. I think that's the race. What's gonna open by the end of the month? One of the two.
Tremel, what's the over under?
Ooh, a Trammell line
Yes.
segment. Here we go.
Taking a page out of the cover one book. 2 weeks.
Oh,
What do you set in the line at
for Hef's?
Texas? Let's go Texas.
Texas Burger. I got Texas Burger probably over 2 weeks. They said by late June, but just the way they're going and the
And
way
where is Texas Burger?
Texas Burger is right beside Rose's on Knickerbocker.
Okay.
I think I talked to the guy, and they're pretty confident they're going to open at the end of the month, but they didn't have a for sure date set. And when you don't have a for sure date set, it makes it kind of hard for me to think that you're real about it. So I would say probably by the start of next month they'll be open, but not before that.
Maybe after the 4th of July
Hef's,
weekend.
I've seen that they have pretty much everything set up in there. I went and kind of peeked in the windows the other day, not to be a creep or anything.
Yeah, creepy.
but-
That's kind of creepy, man.
They got POS systems in there already. They got all their cooking supplies. They got they have tables and stuff sitting there. But a lot of these places, I guarantee you, are going to have trouble because there's no staff in San Angelo right now.
Yeah,
There's a
I heard
staffing
that
shortage.
Julio's up on 29th Street didn't even open today.
Yeah,
Because
the
of staffing.
staffing shortages is just killing us over here.
Real quick, Trey Shannon, he says he might have to bring his food trailer down there, Matt.
Hey, my boy Trey, he's got it. Yeah, he's got a good little food truck. He just started he's down there by the coast though, so he's gonna have a heck of a drive. But
Food trailers.
he does a little bit of everything, but I think mostly barbecue. I'm pretty sure.
Well,
So,
Trey Shannon, there's
Trey,
gonna be,
come
there's-
on in,
There's
man.
going to be 10,000 people there, so bring lots of food.
Hey, you might as well. Yeah. So
And, you know, another place, at the He Has Risen concert, when I snuck away from there,
yeah.
I went up there and by the pool, Bahama Bucks had a food trailer.
Yeah, Bahama Bucks. Also, what's his name? The other snow cone guy.
Kona Ice.
Yeah, Kona Ice, man.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see a little appearance from Carlos out there. Joe, so we're talking America here.
America.
We're gonna have food, okay? If it's even a hot dog, that's pretty American, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna have fireworks. That's pretty American. We're
Yeah.
gonna have bands. That's pretty American.
And we're going to play the
Is there gonna be-
we're gonna play the 1812 Overture.
Is my last thing, the only thing that's gonna make it even more American? Will there be beer there?
I think so because, well, I can't say who the sponsors are yet, but yeah.
There's gonna be beer.
Yeah.
There you go, folks. So a free place to go with beer
And
food,
also wine,
and wine. Yeah,
but no
sure.
mixed drinks, I don't
So
think.
beer, food, music, fireworks.
But
I
we're
mean,
not done yet.
and it's all free.
It's all free, but we're not done yet.
And that's the pre part.
But we're not done. No, it's not pre-party.
The
It's
party,
the-
I guess. Then what
no,
about
it's the symphonic section.
so
The
what about
symphonic section.
the after party? Let's get into that.
No, not yet.
Not
haven't
yet?
We haven't finished talking about the 1812 Overture.
Real quick, so Tim Vasquez is asking, will y'all stream the Pops?
Well, who is that?
It's
my
not
dad?
the pops. It's not the
Wanna
pops.
Stream my dad.
It's not the pops.
Hey, Pops.
It's a Star Spangled Banner fireworks show.
Yeah, we're not doing the pops.
But yeah, we will be streaming that thing.
we're gonna
live.
do the San Angelo live stream,
Yeah, so it'll be, you can watch it on San Angelo Live or YouTube or Facebook. It'll be everywhere.
just
that
like
day.
this live stream is.
But-
And it's gonna be really good, just like this live stream.
Yeah, but I guarantee you, it's not going to be as good as if you were there in person.
Yeah, but you get there in
'cause,
person.
You know, as great as our equipment is, you know, it's just not the same as seeing those fireworks right above your head on 4th of July.
Hey, video
and
guy.
feeling American.
Remember streaming the He Has Risen concert? Wasn't that awesome?
Oh, man, it's so much fun.
I mean, the deal with that whole, we didn't even know if we were going to be able to pull it off.
Well,
I mean, I was
I did.
worried.
I knew.
What I was really proud about the most is, okay, so you know you go to you watch the fights on pay-per-view, you watch it on however you watch it, you know, on
Right.
But so like they have like these really cool depth of field cameras, these 8K cameras with these lenses.
Oh, we're going to geek out on camera gear now?
Oh, yeah.
And so we had that. We had that low
We had
temperature.
WWE cameras.
Yes.
It-
WWE like
I tell
In
you
fact,
what, it was
are
probably
these-
better
all
than
these
the.
16 cameras here. Are these WWE cameras?
I
That
gu-
one is.
I guarantee
That one
you
is right
it would
there. Look at
be.
the big old- yeah.
I guarantee you it was probably a better production than the Logan Paul fight. So.
Oh, without man.
So if you want to know where we get our inspiration for how we do the cinematography for our live streams, WWE.
Heck yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. You know, I grew up in the late, you know, my era of watching wrestling was considered the Attitude Era.
Right.
Late 90s, early 2000s. So
Was that
watching-
Stone Cold
Yeah,
Steve
Stone Cold
Austin?
Steve Austin, man. The Rock, Mankind, Mick
Yeah.
Foley,
Yeah.
you know? So,
Uh-huh.
yeah, that's where my inspiration comes from.
But if you watch and you go on YouTube, or actually it's on the homepage of San Angelo Live, you can see the live stream from the He Has Risen concert.
It was
And
awesome.
The interesting thing about that whole concert from a high level is it was aimed at a very narrow genre. I mean, it was primarily rap music. It was Christian, mostly Hispanic.
Yeah,
in the audience.
if you okay in San
And-
Angelo,
but
if
the-
you have a concert and you have a rap concert, you're already slimming down to a certain number of people in San Angelo, and then if you have another concert and it's only a Christian concert, you're numbering down to a certain.
'Cause
But
rap-
then you put them together. You're right. It wasn't a very.
Mass
There's probably
appeal?
not a lot, mass appeal to that. But I tell you what, there was a lot of people that were there, and a lot of good things happened
And
that day.
it was a free concert.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing about that, our live stream reached about 40,000 people.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
and-
Not to mention, our live stream, give us the stats on that.
Yeah, it was the number one, and number two post in Texas. Number 2 in Texas for about 7 hours.
Yeah.
So we have this thing called CrowdTangle that kind of measures like all the news outlets in Texas, plus all the law enforcement and stuff like that. And there was something up in Denison, Texas, that outranked us that night.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, it was a 100% free concert that did a lot of good for the people in San Angelo and was a great event to
and not
to put
one
on.
glitch. Not one glitch in that thing. I mean, it just went.
So Tim, we'll go ahead and we'll live stream the Pops concert.
Heck yeah, we're gonna live stream. We're gonna add some sprinkles to it too.
But just remember, it's not going to be as good as going and remember, it is 100% free. It's free.
Yeah,
I can't stress
free.
that enough. That
plus
it is
all those
free.
food trucks are going to be there.
Food trucks,
including the Shannon guy. He's going to bring
man.
his food truck.
All right, yeah, Trey, my boy Trey.
Does Trey's food truck? Do they sell crab meat?
I don't know, man. I actually haven't tried his food truck yet, so it'll be
you
an
haven't tried
experience.
it?
No, he didn't have it in San Angelo. He moved away and then opened one up, and so I'm ready. He can bring it up over here. I'm
You're
in.
going to say where he moved to? Huh?
I would, but I can't really.
You can't
just
remember
off the top of my head. Sorry, Trey.
He's probably not even watching it anymore.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to stream the Pops, and we anticipate reaching over 50,000 people with the live stream.
Any other comments?
No one's even asking about the 1812 overture. I'm really sad about that, but I think we've done enough about it. But during the 1812 overture, we're going to have 5 or 6 cannon from Fort Concho.
Boom.
They're going to be situated across.
Exploding.
No, they're not going to explode. They're going to be across the Concho River, and they will play in unison with the band. Okay, so there's certain. It's like percussion.
Yeah.
So instead of playing a timpani, it's going to be a cannon.
Boom.
Boom.
Exploding.
No. And we're going to make them face the river stage.
Awesome.
So, but they'll have blanks. They'll fire blanks.
That's probably the most effective thing. We don't want to be hurting anybody, so.
Tim L. Vasquez says no flyover though. Final piece missing.
Hey, guess what? I know a guy.
Give me a break,
I'm
Vasquez.
sitting next to a person who owns a plane. I'm pretty sure if we want to
fly my
over,
Mooney
we can
over.
fly the Mooney right over. Speedy is just gonna fly right over.
Fly right
so.
over. I can go like 200 feet.
Yeah, you can get really close.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
If you want to see like what our live production looks like, we'll go ahead and put it on.
Yeah, we can kind of do that. This is kind of a little.
In fact, there's Trevor.
Yeah,
You
there's
see,
me.
Tramel's
Hey,
part
with,
of the
with the
show.
mic back there, or with the camera back there. Yeah, this is just kind of a
Can you hear it?
preview of
Can they hear it?
of what what our show was a couple weeks ago. This is the He Has Risen concert, so it'll be pretty much
Film
kind of almost the same.
WWE style.
We'll have really close views right there, and also crowd shots and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, we will be live streaming this next event. So don't worry if you can't make it, you'll be able to watch it. But like I said, it'll be free, so you might as well head on down there.
Anyway, to get the Blue Angels or the Thunderbirds for a project like this, Tim, it's a 2-3 year process, and usually you have to have like an air show that has like a track record, or an Air Force base with an airfield. So anyway, the next thing they're going to fire the fireworks,
Boom.
and the cannons in unison. They're not going to explode. They're going to fire. Okay, and then that will conclude the symphonic section.
And then the real party
We're
starts.
going to dim the lights.
Dim the lights.
Yeah.
Stone Cold's music breaks out. Joe Hyde kicks on the stage.
We're going to play some 3-2 Fly, baby.
No, what's going on in the after party? Kind of tell me what's up.
Well, we tried to get a local band, but all our local bands are so good they got booked in Midland. So I don't know what the heck, or they weren't ready or whatever. So for the after party, we have Forever Mac, which is the music of Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, a little Fleetwood Mac tribute
One of the
band.
best tribute bands for Fleetwood Mac in the country. They're based out of DFW. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, that song by Fleetwood Mac recently went viral on TikTok. The guy, he was skateboarding with the cranberry juice.
What
You don't
song
know what
was
I'm
it?
talking about.
I don't have TikTok.
Manny, do you know what song that is? I'm not going to sing it,
It's a
but
Fleetwood Mac song.
and the guy's just riding a skateboard, a longboard, and he's got cranberry juice and he's drinking it, and the song's in the background. So
Give me 2 seconds.
Are you going to play the TikTok?
here it is.
But
So I'm
It's
saying like
coming
the
up.
young kids, they might actually know this song.
Trammell, I
Here
gotta
he
warn
is.
you.
Here he is.
Yeah, this is the guy. So, just so we're not running any, copyright issues of,
No, this is a TikTok guy.
This is the guy. Yeah, he got famous with Ocean Spray, just cruising around California.
drinking juice, listen to this song. So the song's
What
been
song
viral
is
on it's I don't know. Does it?
There they go.
Yep,
again.
that's
You
it.
say you
Yeah.
want your freedom.
That's
Is
it
that
right
it?
there. Yeah. So
man.
so
I
that
can sing
song's-
some Fleetwood Mac.
That song
maybe I'll
has
get up there
been-
and perform with them.
Maybe. So that song went a little viral. So maybe us young guys like me, we might know it. We might enjoy it a
But
little
Trammell,
bit.
TikTok is evil.
TikTok's not evil.
Yeah.
San Angelo Live's evil.
Yeah, there he is again.
Here we go. Let's watch it again.
That could have been. Just give me a scooter.
Ooh, and a neck tat.
A neck. He has a neck tat.
Well, it's more like
I'm
back
scared
of,
of
head
needles.
tat.
I'm scared of needles.
No, so that's the band who's going to be here if y'all young guys. But you know, for y'all people who are Joe's age, y'all probably already know these guys. So it'll be fun. Like I said, it's free, so that's pretty intriguing right there. You got 5 bands. Is that five bands, right?
Well, we got the West Texas Jazz Orchestra,
West Texas Jazz, the
Alma-
Mariachi,
Alma
the
Megana,
Community Band,
Community Band,
the Air Force Band,
Yep.
and then Fleetwood Mac. So we have 5
Five bands.
concerts, 5 bands, 1 concert, a fireworks show, food, beer, a pool party behind us, wine, fireworks, cannons, America. I mean, come on.
and the Dogfather.
And the Dogfather.
Actually, I don't know if the Dogfather's going to be there. Has anyone talked
We'll
to
see.
the Dogfather?
We'll probably hook him up. We'll probably hook it up.
We need to
but-
get him up there.
Either way, guys, if you plan on doing anything else for 4th of July, you're planning the wrong thing. I'm
This is
telling
the
you.
3rd of July,
This
though.
is the well,
Saturday,
It's
the 3rd.
Saturday. No, you know what I mean.
But
So-
you'll be dancing into the Independence Day, which is July
yeah,
4th.
and I'm sure 5 bands. It might run a little long. We actually might get into the 4th of July. By the
No,
end of
we're
the
gonna run.
concert.
We're gonna run a tight ship on that stage. It's gonna be, man. We're gonna be pop, pop, pop.
Okay.
There will not be a dull moment. I
No,
promise
no,
you.
I'm just saying that the party might just keep raging on until 12:01 into the 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? All night rager.
And then we can start some EDM.
Can you bring your dog?
You bring your dog,
All
but don't
right.
beat it like that guy
Yeah,
did like 3
they
years
ain't doing
ago.
none of the last Pops concert
Be
stuff.
nice
but,
to your dog.
but you can bring your dog.
Yep.
Heck yeah! In the words of the guy from the Concho Pearl, you can bring your dog. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. Make sure you come out. I'm telling y'all.
So Trammell,
Anything else?
what are you gonna do for the live stream? You gonna do anything different?
I thought I was gonna actually enjoy this time.
Oh, you mean you're not gonna work?
No, I'm gonna work. Come on. I'll be probably holding the camera, sweating.
And the other thing is, to fundraise for this thing, we are selling tables up front. So if you want to be up front and close.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There's a VIP area that's going to be on the down
you get
part
VIP
of the
parking
yeah,
with it.
VIP parking.
You know
That-
how hard it is to park at the river stage.
especially when there's going to be 20,000, 30,000 people down there this weekend. So,
Oh, don't
not this
build
weekend,
it up
but-
that big.
So-
Maybe 15.
so the tables down at the bottom and the VIP, you get parking and everything. It's you can buy a table, and you don't have to sit out in the grass. You don't have to bring lawn chairs and stuff. They'll actually have
all
just
provided
tables
for
and
you.
chairs,
You got chairs for you.
everything. You'll have is there a closer to the concessions if you get down in the
There's
VIP?
gonna be concessions near there, and we're gonna have table service.
So
we're
and
gonna have waiters and waitresses.
So we'll have, if you get a VIP, you get the real hookup. You don't even have to get up to go grab your Budweiser for to celebrate America. They'll bring it to you.
America.
So,
I thought Coors Light was more American than Budweiser.
well, I don't know. I think Michelob Ultra is the best, anyways. So.
Michelob Ultra.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean,
All right. Totally endorse
Keto.
It's keto.
keto.
Yeah, I heard if you drink Michelob Ultra, you lose weight.
Yeah, it's working for me.
Yeah. Anyway.
No, but anything else that you think we missed about this concert?
I don't know. It's really expensive to put on. That's all I gotta say. Very
Well, it's not going to be
concert.
expensive to go, guys, because remember, all the
It's
tickets are
free.
free. You can just hop on in there. Remember, bring a chair, bring a blanket, whatever you want to do. You can just sit in there.
Just
What
sit.
time do the gates open?
6:30. Well, so the show starts at 6:30. The gates are open at noon on Saturday.
So is this kind of like the classic Pops concert when people head out there? They're gonna run and they're gonna go
Yep,
get their
you can claim
spot
your
at 12
spot.
o'clock.
You can claim your spot.
Okay,
Unless
so-
you have a VIP table, the spot's already
So,
claimed for
so
you.
non-VIP members, remember gates open at 12. You can go reserve your spot because remember there's going to be tons of people down there. This is going to be the biggest event probably in the whole summer in San Angelo.
Actually,
so.
biggest event. I think it would be a big event. Biggest event in a decade. I think it'd be big.
Well, let's hope so. I think
big.
it's very possible. So just remember it's free and there's tons of stuff you can do when you get there.
Yep. So, off to the Pops concert. All we have is Tim Vasquez telling us that we should have gotten 2 F-18s. My goodness. Yeah, thanks, dude. I think what really been cool is we got like a B-2, a B-52, and a B-1.
And they dropped bombs.
No,
Explosions.
you don't drop bombs.
But like not real bombs, but just like firecracker bombs, like fake ones.
What we do is when they fly over, we fire off the cannons and they explode.
Oh, and then they think that that's it. Yeah, the cannons exploded. Yeah.
Fort Concho cannons with the B-2 bomber.
Yeah.
But anyway, news. What's your biggest story this week? What has been the biggest story this week? Can you think of the biggest story this week? I'm gonna look.
My biggest story that I think I wrote. It probably didn't even get that many hits, but the czar of the United States refuses to call Greg Abbott.
Who's the czar of the United States?
Kamala Harris.
Oh, Kamala.
He called it. Abbott called her the czar of the United States, and they're refusing. She's refusing to call him. Not even hasn't, but just refusing to. Will not get back with him. He says the only person he's talked to in the federal government in the past couple of months is the DSHS, and that was a while back. So he said Texas is a frontier outpost now.
Who said that?
Abbott. Abbott said that Biden and Kamala are treating us like a frontier outpost. 9th largest economy in the nation, frontier outpost.
Ninth largest in the world.
In the world, yeah.
We're about the first or second, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
California's bigger, maybe New York. I don't know.
I doubt it. I think Texas. We were and they're refusing to come over here.
All right, so
Trump's coming though. Don't worry.
We went down to Del Rio on Thursday and saw Governor Abbott do his big speech about border security.
Right.
And he said he's going to build a wall.
Yeah.
He's going to build the wall.
Yeah, and he's going to let us pay for it.
A lot of people are saying that the reason he does that is because he's up for re-election. He might be challenged from the right by someone like, I don't know, Alan West.
Are we sure he's not doing this to run for president?
I don't know. I mean, I think Ron DeSantis, Florida's governor, has the inside track on running for Texas or running for president. I don't know. What do you think, Manny?
Yeah, Ron DeSantis is extremely strong right now. I don't know. I would think you would have to get 45's blessing.
Right.
To do that.
45's blessing.
Well,
go to Mar-a-Lago.
Well, Greg Abbott's going to be meeting with 45 on the 30th. So,
oh, hey, you know what? They're coming to the Rio Grande Valley.
McAllen,
right?
Yeah, they're going to be in McAllen. San Angelo Live. We'll be there. We're going to be there. We're going to go down there. We're going to see if we can't get a few words from Trump himself. Maybe. I doubt it, but we can try.
Let's do it.
No, but I'm telling you, don't sleep. It might be Abbott. Don't sleep because what made Trump win? Build that wall. Now, if Abbott actually has proof that he built that wall, that's going to sway a lot of voters in the South.
In Texas.
In the border states in general. Arizona, New Mexico, I mean, California even. If he's proven that he can actually build the wall and make it actually last.
And Tim Vasquez wants us to talk about ERCOT now.
It's hot.
That's not the biggest story, though.
Turn your AC off, bro.
You know what the biggest story was actually involved Governor Abbott. The biggest story of the week, the last 7 days, is Governor Abbott allows vets to purchase the devil's lettuce.
Yeah. So now if you're a vet and you have a little...
I'm a vet, man. Hey, dude.
I think it's for PTSD vets. So I think it's for people that might need it a little bit.
Manny, I need some. I'm having PTSD.
I don't think it. It's more like that. I think it's more of just people a little overstressed. They need a little devil's lettuce. They keep yelling at people, screaming at people. Give me some jazz cabbage.
Yeah.
The Reefa.
Number 3.
But the funniest thing on that story was the comments on there was like, well, what about me? I'm an American. I have PTSD.
Everybody has PTSD.
Everyone's got PTSD,
and they all want a dog.
Yeah. My thing is military combat veterans probably have PTSD because they probably killed somebody or had to do that, But Americans, people who are just here like me, I have PTSD. It's kind of hard to believe.
All right, let's get off subject before I get in trouble. Number 2 was man died at the crime scene. Police carefully not to call it homicide.
Ooh.
You were there.
I was there for
What happened?
hours.
What happened?
A lot of crime scene tape.
So they had crime scene tape at
A lot
the
of
scene?
it. A lot of it.
And then
There was a dead guy.
you saw a dead guy?
I did.
What was
body.
that like?
Well, I didn't see him. It was more of in the bag in the way in the hearse. But a lot of people there. A lot of people were upset. But kind of a weird situation. Said it wasn't. They didn't need to investigate it, but there were a lot of police taking pictures there. So I'm not sure.
So you're getting there. There's crime scene tape everywhere. There's CSI taking pictures.
Yep.
Things like that. And we never called it a homicide. I just wanted to making sure because I was back. I took over Yantis put the first story up, and I did the second one, but we never called it a homicide.
No.
But man, that guy got mad at the cop. Got mad at us because y'all called it a homicide.
No. Well, that's just because we're the only news there reporting what's
We're
actually going
it.
on in the streets.
We're it.
So.
But anyway, it looks like it was probably a drug overdose.
Yeah,
or something.
maybe it was something. They said natural causes. The thing was weird though. I got the police report today back from it, and nobody that actually was there at that house lived at that house. So. Wonder what that house is.
So all the people they interviewed. And
I
the
wonder what that house is.
Questions.
Question mark on a house. Yeah, we're gonna skip this before I get in trouble.
All right, so the number 3 story: federal judge blocks Biden's plan to punish white farmers.
Oh, the poor white farmers.
Actually, that was Sid Miller. He sent out that press release. That's how we found out about it. But I guess there's some kind of USDA program that gives extra money if you're a person of color or a recognized minority.
Yeah.
That it doesn't give to white guys.
Right. Yeah.
So the federal judge blocked it.
Yeah. And it's all just based on farmers. I mean, I have some cousins that are. I mean, I have some family. You know,
Are they Indians?
that are in like the agriculture industry.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, you're not saying that's my family or anything like that, but there are some farmers out there that ain't got no money either, and they're white. So let's just make it all equal. That's how I feel about that one.
All right. The number 4 was 3 people killed in fiery high-speed head-on crash.
Oof.
That was 2 days ago.
That's pretty sad situation. Hopefully, you know that
See, that was on.
hopefully those 2 children that survived, hopefully they can find peace somewhere, because that's a pretty sad story right there.
Yeah. Number 5 was San Angelo man threatens to shoot his cheating wife in Foster Park.
That one had some drama. Apparently, we're liars on that one. Apparently,
said
that
we're
never
liars.
happened. But
But
there was the man in the tent. The man in the tent. He had my back. The man in the tent.
the man in the tent.
The man in the tent who heard the gunshots. He's got our back. So
All right.
don't worry. There's some more people in Foster Park that
And
they'll let
this
you
is-
know that we
and
were
this
telling
is Foster
the truth.
Park. This is out by the Boys Ranch in the county. So is it?
Yeah,
Creek.
Dove Creek area. Yeah.
So finally, we have some crime in the Dove Creek area
I
that's not in
know.
Grape Creek.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah. Foster Park, man, is crazy.
Foster Park.
Trying to shoot somebody,
But
throwing guns in the river. And,
I mean, we got a ton of messages on this one, and they're all saying he's a good guy, blah blah blah, great dad, all that kind of
that
stuff.
may be true, but
the thing is,
if you get arrested, we gotta, you know.
we don't make stuff up when we report it.
Nope.
I mean, we report off official sources, and that's pretty much what the official sources said.
Yes, sir.
And then the number 6, and I guess will be the last one we'll talk about. ERCOT tells you to turn your thermostat to 78 degrees or else.
Joe,
So-
is your thermostat set on 78 right now?
I think it's set to 75.
Mm.
How about you?
What about you, Manny?
Manny is.
During the day, I'll just set it up to about 76.
Okay.
And then whenever I'm
So you're 2 degrees off. You are such a rebel.
Man, you must not care about Texas.
You don't care about Texas. You know, if you don't have power, Manny Diaz cheating over there.
Yeah. No, don't ask me that question. I'll let you know when they told me that I needed to put my air conditioner up to 82 when I went to sleep.
You didn't do it?
Let's just say they're lucky it's in the 70s.
What?
72. That's not bad.
Who is all Anjink Bagong? Wall. What does wall mean? War?
Wow.
She talking about war?
I think she's trying to say wow.
perhaps, yeah.
You can say wall
Wow.
backwards. Wall.
You can.
Wall. Anyway. All right.
Well,
Next.
Well, I think the biggest thing, you know, because we're talking about an announcement. The announcement is the Star Spangled
Star Spangled Banner, the free concert that's going to be going on.
that San Angelo Live is pretty much
Head spearing this thing. This is San Angelo Live, and downtown San Angelo Wing, but San Angelo Live. Big shout out to all the other media outlets out
Well,
there that went ahead and advertised it for us. It was great.
The thing is, putting on something like this of that size and magnitude, you got to have a nonprofit partner, and that's what So
Yeah, and Dell in downtown San Angelo, they're like
he's
the
a
best
music-
nonprofit here.
Dell is he's a musician. He understands audience interaction and things like that. He's got contacts.
He knows
invaluable.
San Angelo.
He's
man.
been invaluable in putting this thing together. And also the city of San Angelo has done a great job. One of the things we didn't talk about during the live stream last time was we had the first time we did a live stream of the river stage, we had to use this wireless connection. Remember that? And it would just stop. All of a sudden, everything stops. And we thought everything was going great, and we look at it, and it stopped. And we had to restart the live stream. It was just painful.
Just terrible internet connection.
And Sid Walker at the civic events spearheaded getting a fiber connection for the internet into the river stage area. Unfortunately, they're still working on it. They haven't got it to the river stage itself, but we had to build a 5.8 wireless link shooting down the hill. I'm very proud of my 5.8. San Angelo Live built a 5.8 wireless link.
You should see the gigantic satellites
man,
that we
honking things, man, weren't they?
And then like a 90,000 foot HDMI cord. Lord have mercy. But we got it all.
We got it in there, man.
Yeah, and
but that wireless connection, I'm very proud of the wireless connection.
And it was spotless.
It was. It worked. I mean, that thing was putting out about 700 megabytes per second.
That's pretty good.
Awesome. Awesome stuff. But the city really did a good job of getting the river stage wired up. We had to put the 5.8 link in there, but we have this awesome 5.8 links hardware now, so we can do pretty much a live stream anywhere now, I think. So
yeah.
Call us and we'll do this show from your restaurant.
Yeah. Or your house.
Or your house. Yeah, we'll do this from
that would be awesome. San Angelo Live in-house.
But it's got to be a nice house.
Hey,
I mean,
611
I don't want to die.
19th Street.
No, not on 19th Street.
611 19th Street. The Blue House.
The Blue House, yeah. Manny Diaz, what else we got to talk about?
I think that, Chad Blackman, wonder if Ray Lucio is watching.
I hope not.
Why not?
The guy's a loser.
I would love for Ray Lucio to come on our program.
Yeah, he's invited.
I wouldn't.
Ray Lucio can go in here and he can talk to Manny for hours on a live stream.
Dude, he could talk to himself in a mirror for hours.
So if y'all don't know who Ray Lucio is,
don't even give him a platform. If you don't know who he is, good. You're more power to you.
So Ray is a guy from El Dorado, Texas, right?
Conspiracy nut.
Schleicher County, and everyone's out to get him. It started with some I think his girlfriend worked as a teacher at the school district.
Texas Ranger Nick Hanna.
And then Nick Hanna did something. And, oh my goodness!
Every officer in Schleicher County is crooked.
Yeah.
Just ask him.
Yeah.
And Joe Hyde, he's me on my account, and he's Manny on Manny's account, and I'm telling you, the guy's just one screw away.
He is. Anyway, Ray Lucio. There you go. There's our
take on that.
Yeah. Anything else?
I think that's it.
I'm so sad we didn't get no more questions.
That's fine. This is a great informative show on where the heck you need to party at on this 4th of July.
No, it's 3rd of July.
Well, I know, but
Get it right,
July
Trammell.
4th is what we're talking
it's
about.
July 3rd. It's Saturday night.
All right, Saturday night, July 3rd.
Yeah.
We're going to have a free concert at the San Angelo River Stage. It's going to be 5 bands.
No, wait. It's going to be 4 bands in the symphonic section,
and
then we're going to have an after party.
Right.
The after party is
Fleetwood
key.
Mac.
Fleetwood Mac, baby. Who likes Fleetwood Mac?
There you go.
Raise your hand.
So
can you raise your hand on Facebook? Hey, somebody just posted something there. Uh-oh. Bob Elder versus Ridgeline High School baseball.
Somebody is trying to get free pub.
Oh.
Publicity.
Hey, you know what? Someone.
Hey, if you message into us, we have ad buys.
Yeah, you can buy it. We want to promote your Utah baseball game. By the way, those baseball games are badass, aren't they?
I don't think we can say that on the air.
Oh, can't say it. Sorry.
They're cool.
They're cool.
So, anything else, guys, before we wrap up?
I think that's it.
All right. Well, guys, don't
Chad,
forget.
Thanks for the shout out about Ray Lucio. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Hey, but for real though, guys, don't forget July 3rd. The what is it? The Bill Angler River Stage.
Bill Aylor.
Bill Aylor. Sorry, I'm not from San Angelo. I'm learning though. We
needed a story on who was Bill Aylor
on another podcast.
Another podcast. We'll do who is Bill Aylor and why is the River Stage named after him?
So July 3rd, Bill Aylor Memorial Stage. We're gonna have. Help me out with this. We got the West Texas Jazz Orchestra. We got the Mariachi Alma Mexicano. And we're going to have the San Angelo Community Band. We're going to have the West Texas Air Force Band of the West. That's right. That's at Abilene, Laughlin.
And then
we're going to have a giant
we're going to dim the lights.
Giant fireworks show during that. Then we
Yeah.
dim the lights
Wait, including the fireworks show, you got to make sure you
and the
talk about
cannons, exploding.
And you know,
And then we're gonna dim the lights, and then Fleetwood Mac's gonna come out, and we're gonna have a great
Fake-
time.
fake
We're gonna have
Fleetwood
food.
Mac.
We're gonna have
this will be fake
tons of
Fleetwood Mac.
drinks,
tribute.
and there's gonna be a pool party behind us at the dang municipal pool. So it's gonna be a good time, guys.
Nest
So
Park's going
don't
to be open for you.
don't
the River
forget.
Stage is open, and if you want to spend the bucks, go join the pool party at the municipal pool up there on the top of the hill.
All right.
All right,
Well,
I think that's good.
thank you guys for
Thank y'all.
listening, and just come on out.
And thank y'all. I thank everyone for continue to read and support San Angelo Live. We appreciate it, and we'll continue to do these Ask San Angelo Live sessions so y'all can have kind of know who we are and know that we're crazy, and just as crazy as our comments on our posts. Anyway, for Joe Hyde
And Matt Trammell.
all right, and Manny Diaz,
Yeah, Manny Diaz behind the camera.
behind the soundboard, or whatever board that is. This is San Angelo Live.
Thank you, guys.
See y'all.